Yeah, everybody, I'm back again. CB Sports TV. Salute to the mighty LDBC. Got to get into these other couple of fights, tonight on the Charlo Cota undercard. Of course, we all know Jermell Charlo knocked Jorge Cota into the next orbit. But I want to get into the Joey Spencer Akeem Black fight. Now, they end up giving Joey Spencer a unanimous decision, which I totally disagree with. He's not that impressive to me. He looks like an overrated hype job. A prospect at PBC, I think, is putting a little bit too much in. His last two fights, he's went the distance. And this fight, he got busted up bad by Akeem Black, I mean, he fights too much with his hands down. He doesn't get behind his jab. I think he feel like I'm pop shotting and he doesn't have good head movement. I was just not impressed with Joey Spencer. I feel like he could have done a lot better. I think he should have, boxed more, sat down on his punches. He didn't. But salute and big ups to Akeem Black because he came to fight tonight, and I actually had him winning that fight. A lot of those rounds, Joey Spencer was getting clipped, and he was not hitting, clean, effective punches. And he was getting hit a lot more, and that's just my opinion of what I saw. It's just my personal opinion on it. I just didn't see it. I didn't see where he won the fight at. At the best, it was a draw. If they would have announced it a draw, I could see that. But it's like they already had it in the cards, whereas no matter what, Joey Spencer was going to win this fight. That's just my personal opinion. That's how I saw it. Because to me, it was a draw, but I had Akeem Black winning 4-2. But if you call it a draw, no problem. I can understand that. But to say Joey Spencer wins a unanimous decision, no. He needs to go back to the drawing board. He has to work on his stamina. He was gassed, in the 5th round. Going to the 6th, he was gassed. That's not good. Okay, not at all. I know he's 19 years old, so there's a lot of room for improvement. He says he wants to, try to get a world title by the time he's 21. Don't put that type of pressure on yourself. Take your time, develop your skills, develop a jab, some head movement, sit down on your punches, let your, let your power come in. You a kid, you got teenage power. You're not to be fighting none of these grown men when you're 21 for a world title. It's not going to end well for you. Look at what happened to Erickson Lubin. Let that be an example for you, Joey Spencer, because if you do try to face one of these grown men, Jermell Charlo, Tony Harrison, Julian J. Rock Williams, Jared Hurd, they're gonna ruin you. They're gonna set you back a couple years. So don't do that. Take your time. Get I want to see these fighters do combination punches just instead of the 1-2. Put 3, 4, 5, 6 punches together. Do a head movement. Do that. Develop yourself. Then the other fight was Guillermo Rigondeaux versus the Ceja guy. Guillermo Rigondeaux looked his age tonight. I mean, I know he said that he wanted to fight and show people he can fight this way. But even more than that, he looked his age, like he was getting outlanded. Yeah, even though, both guys was hitting each other on the belt line, but I don't think the ref should took a point for it. I just didn't see it. It was not that necessary. It was not that big of a deal, in my opinion. But Rigondeaux was getting tagged. He was getting rat-tagged. He had to grab a few times because, the guy, Ceja, caught him on the chin, flushed, and kind of locked his body up. And Rigondeaux, smart as a veteran fighter should do, locked him up. You will let the referee break him up, and got his faculties back a little bit. He got buzzed a few times. His punch output wasn't there, even though the guy was more active. But Rigondeaux showed he still has a chin, and Rigondeaux, I feel like a guy against like the PBC fighter right now, Neymar. No. I don't know. That's going to be real bad for Rigondeaux. I think he stops Rigondeaux in like 8 rounds. Because Rigondeaux only has that left hand. Just that left hand. He still has not developed a right hook, even a right uppercut. That can go so much further. Even like a jab to the body. Like, he's loading up his left hand crazy. He just loads up on there and he needs more. That's what I see. And, but he's the mandatory to the WBC bantamweight champion. Now he's the mandatory for the guy. I forgot the champion's name out of Mexico. Forgive me, but I mean, we'll see what he can do with him. But it's going to be interesting. So I don't know, but I just feel like Rigondeaux, even though he did get a scintillating knockout, he had to come from behind and do that. Shows the heart of a champion. I take nothing from him. Then Joey Spencer, to me, he lost to King Black. So y'all let me know what y'all think about that. CB Sports TV. Shout out to the mighty LDBC. I'm out.